Hey, you there? If you're here, it means only one thing. A voice inside you whispered, "What you're looking for is here," and you listened. Welcome. I'm Silas Rain. I won't ask your name. I'll call you Cub. Why? You'll understand in time. There's no ego in this. This is my way of stepping in to build a bond between us. One day your cub days will end, and I will turn you into a true alpha. Is that bold? Not even close. Right now, you're listening to the first recording of the Wolves Club. Call it a manifesto if you like. But trust me, it's more than that. This is an awakening. This will be your awakening. I know. Out there, hundreds of fake voices are preaching what it means to be a man. They sound confident. They give advice. They want you to believe they're masters of something. But they're all the same. They're all parroting someone else's words. And men of this era will live and die without ever unwrapping the greatest gift God gave them. And let me tell you, brother, our male dominance is dying because of these clowns. These soft boys are out here, flexing their manhood through overpriced watches and cars they lease to impress women they don't even like. A man can own expensive cars, watches, villas, and yes, real ownership has value. But don't forget this, Cub. Those who flaunt these things are usually the ones who don't truly own them. And even if they do, they're slaves to the very things they showcase. Beneath the price tags, they're nothing but well-groomed house pets. They are the walking dead, Cub. The ones who are truly alive, the real men, are those who've cracked their own code, rewritten it, and bent reality to their will. And let me tell you something. That is the only real power on earth. So here's the real question. Are you going to live in an illusion? Or are you ready to create your own reality? I know what's on your mind. How can I matter when I have nothing? How can I attract a woman who's way out of my league? That's the question. And the answer? You learn to rival millionaires with nothing but the $100 in your pocket. I call it walking into a cage full of lions and training them inside their own domain. So close your eyes. Picture it. You step into the cage. You breathe the air. You take in the scent. You're not threatening. You're not panicking. Fear? No, that doesn't exist in this cage, because you're a wolf, and wolves calculate every step, and they pay the price if needed. So here's the core truth. You must be ready for everything all the time. We're not destined to live our lives with only $100 in our pocket. But until that changes, you must learn to set fire to a room with your presence alone. Call a cab. Go to the most expensive hotel bar in the city. Sit there with confidence. Own the space. Light it up with nothing but your presence. That's what it means to walk into a cage full of lions. Mark your ground and remain there with full posture. Because if you don't, even if someone gives you $1 million a day, that pitiful little part of your soul, the one coated with fear and insecurity, will drag you to the edge of the cage, and you'll spend the rest of your life watching others from the outside. You'll die with the image of that Ferrari you never drove, that woman you never kissed, and that life you were too scared to chase. I'm telling you right now, reject that miserable life. You are a man, and you owe something to your nature. Man must embody manhood. Woman must embody womanhood. That is nature's oldest law. They've written a script for you, a role in a simulation. Garçon, engineer, doctor, worker, doesn't matter. They want you to be a cog in the machine, and they need you to stay there. But the real question is, which cog will you be? They live in glass towers built off your back. while you fantasize about the life they stole from you. And the more you dream, the harder you struggle. The more you struggle, the more they win. Cub, it's time to stop hiding. Take that last $100 and show yourself. Because this is where it begins, and I will teach you how. Worse yet, millions of us have become fans of these soft boys. We worship their manhood rules. We fall for YouTubers promising riches from their laptops. Look around, Cub. You'll see a crowd, all copying each other. They've forgotten who they are. They've rejected the gift God gave them. And now, the most popular masculinity doctrine of the day, the Stoics, everywhere. And one day, you'll laugh at them, Cub. Stoics, echoes from a forgotten age, slogans memorized from dusty pages. To be a man is not to memorize someone else's strategy. It's not about manipulating women. It's not about being seen or praised. To be a man is to walk like a wolf stalking his prey. Power is found in silence. Women were made for us. That's not arrogance, that's truth. And when you remember your true nature, the world will remember you. That's why Wolves Club exists. To pull you out of fear, comfort, and the false self they gave you. To reawaken the voice you buried deep, the wild but noble part of you. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to wake you up. If you're hearing this, you are now a cub. You're not a wolf yet, but you will be. I know you feel it. Something stirred in you. A calling, a tremble, an awakening. Listen to that voice, because that voice is you. The world has lost control. Men have gone soft. Everything you once held sacred is now mocked. But deep down, you know, what's missing is you. This is not a community. This is not a trend. This is a code. If you're here, you were chosen to remember. You enter this place as a cub, silent, observing, questioning. But when you leave, you'll walk out as a wolf who owns his domain. Wolves Club has only 2 rules. Stay silent. Know what you want. That's the line that separates wolves from jackals. A man without honor is just another shadow. But a man with instinct, direction, and patience carries the hunger women long for, and the fear the world tries to suppress. This is memory. This is blood code. And this voice rewrites the whole system. Now you're about to begin a journey. And at the end of that road, only one man will be waiting. You. You will meet him, and he will greet you. The road will be long, cub, but I will walk with you. Watch the videos in order. Your first lesson begins now. We start from the depths, feet grounded, rising straight into the light. We will rebuild our lives, and he will find you. And when I'm done with you, cub, I'll have the toughest stoic in history running out to buy your cigarettes. Welcome to my world. Welcome to the hunt. Cub, follow my lead. Let the hunt begin.